Hello and welcome back to soundboard Piano, your piano specialist for restored pianos in Switzerland. This is a follow-up video to the Carl bell piano I showed you in the last video. If you are interested in Carl, you can also check out Wikipedia. There's a whole article as I saw, and I forgot to mention last time, Carl won 24 or 23, something like this, first prizes in exhibitions. They never won second or third, they always won. So this must be really great. I don't know if any other piano builder ever reached this. So let me show you some steps I already made. So here you can see the case. I sanded down. There's already one coat of shellac, but it's not shiny now. On this picture you see how it looked before, and that's really big difference. Then here we see the frame. It's already back in. I painted it with a gold color I mixed myself. The gold's a little bit darker, it's more copper, because it really fits the wood well like this. Here we see the screws. I could restore them. They are sanded and polished. I think it's really important that they also look great. They're often damaged. Here also this is polished, of course. Then you see the felt is now blue, because I found out blue is the original color on this piano, and I think it also looks better, of course. Then here we see the restoring of the soundboard. Here we see a shim. I usually do this by hand with the scratching tool. I also have a machine to cut this out, but most of the time it's better here by hand. Also here we see this really perfect result. The lacquer on the soundboard is the old style lacquer on alcohol base. You have to put on with a brush at least 3 times. Usually I prefer the modern lacquer, which is very easy to apply, and also it gives a better surface. But this is the original way to do it, and I mean it's really great. You see the brush a little bit, but this is just how it looks. And also this lacquer is absolutely not poison, and it smells very nice. I like this. Otherwise you have to wear a mask, of course. So this is how it looks now. Here you can see it's too dark. And now I will put on the strings, of course. Then let's see the mechanic. Here we see the restored Ivory keys. I had to glue all these back on. Somebody restored them, but there was a really hard line here. Sometimes also you could feel it. Now it looks really great. To glue them, I take a 2-component glue, which dries in something like 10 minutes with titanium dioxide mixed, so that the glue is white. Otherwise, if the glue is not white, it will shine through, and also this line, of course, will look very bad. But it's really great. Some people fear that if you take 2-component glue you will never be able to take it off, but that's not true. You can, with heat, you can remove them again. And here you also see the keys are leveled now. On this photo you can see how they are leveled, and also here you can see the papers I used to level them. To level them you put on these papers like 0.05 or 0.12 millimeters, all here, so they're on also the black keys, of course. The black keys are painted black again with shellac and black color. And I also already changed the hammers. You see the new hammers, they are Abel nature felt hammers. And as you may realize that this is not 90 degree, this is 104 degree. This was originally like this, so I kept this, of course. To get this perfect white color, I also bleach them. I take H2O2, 35%, and then I put it in the sunlight for something like 2 or 3 hours, and then we have really perfect white. It was really yellow, but now it's white again. And then finally the keys are polished, you see, so they won't attract dirt anymore. So you probably would not believe that this is really ivory. If you're not sure if your keys are ivory, you can see them from the side. I hope I can show you this. You will see here some very fine grain, like a fingerprint, like this. And this is a really sure sign that this is ivory. Here you can see it perhaps. And also on ivory keys you almost always have a little bit of a line here, because they are made of 2 pieces, always 2 pieces. There are some ivory keys from the 60s or 70s that are in 1 piece, but on old pianos always 2 pieces. So thank you for watching. In the next video I will probably show you the sound with a good microphone, so you can hear the piano. This will be great. If you did not subscribe, now is the right opportunity to subscribe, and you won't miss the next video. I think it will be something like 3 or 4 weeks to finish the piano. Thank you for watching.